Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wise Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kim Zolciak pampers herself amid financial crisis. Even though her home is set for auction and the police were just called, Kim Zolciak has no problem pampering herself. She got cosmetic procedures and showed herself headed to the doctor's office despite cars being repossessed. So what is she doing now, regardless of the family being in shambles? Keep reading for further details. Kim Zolciak pampers herself amid financial crisis. It has been an interesting and whirlwind 2 years for Kim Zolciak. She and her estranged husband, Croy Bierman, faced foreclosure on their Georgia mansion starting in August 2022. They were able to stop this and claim things were fine. Then, the process started again in early 2023, but they dodged it all over again. But the problems were not over. The couple filed for divorce and went hard at one another after having a very loving and doting romance. They had been married for over a decade, having met on RHOA and Kim falling instantly for the former pro football player. Unfortunately, money struggles and other factors led to their split. They had 6 children, 4 minors, and there were so many issues. Kim was selling lavish items from her closet, as well as Croy's and their eldest daughter, Brielle. Yet, he had no idea where the money was going. She also went to Colombia to film Surreal Life, Villa of Secrets, where she constantly talked about her divorce. Plus, she flirted heavily with Chet Hanks. The cops have been called to the Georgia mansion, which they have tried to sell but was set for an early December auction. Regardless, Kim has been living like she has big bucks. She and her daughter, Brielle Bierman, had a full-on spa day where they indulged in pedicures. Brielle shared the photos on her Instagram, but Kim Zolciak reposted them. Kim posed for her daughter and looked very happy for their day out. A final pedicure shot was also shared, and Kim added how much fun she had with Brielle. Neither of the ladies is rolling in dough, as Brielle's car was repossessed in March 2024. She was also caught messaging men for cash. The status of the auction: Truist Bank gave Kim Zolciak and Croy Bierman time to sell their mansion. They even reduced the sales price, and Croy wanted a judge to force the sale of the home. Kim was the one who would not take what could have been offered to them. Then, the auction was set for early December, but according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, the former couple has been saved again. Their home was taken off the auction block by the bank. They will now have more time to attempt to sell the home, but it is unclear how this was pulled off. Kim just tried to sell her Christmas trees for thousands of dollars, but she may get one last holiday. In the midst of mounting debt, legal showdowns, and looming foreclosure threats, Kim Zolciak is doing what she does best: living lavishly and unapologetically. While the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum has been making headlines for her spiraling financial situation and bitter divorce battle with estranged husband Croy Bierman, Kim seems determined not to let the drama dull her sparkle. In fact, the 46-year-old reality star recently took to social media to flaunt a pampering day so indulgent it left fans gasping, some in admiration, others in outrage. Clad in a plush designer robe and flaunting her trademark blonde extensions, Kim posted a series of selfies from a high-end spa in Buckhead, Atlanta. With the caption that read, "Stress can wait, my glow-up can't, #self-care queen," she showcased an afternoon filled with diamond-infused facials, a champagne foot soak, and a gold leaf body wrap. "Just because I'm tightening my budget doesn't mean I have to tighten my pores," she quipped to her followers, sipping bubbly in a candlelit sauna. "A girl's gotta glow, even when life's a mess." A glamorous escape from harsh reality. Zolciak's spa day comes on the heels of foreclosure rumors surrounding her Georgia mansion, an estate she once proudly called her Versus Palace. The sprawling home, once featured prominently on Don't Be Tardy, is reportedly still in pre-foreclosure limbo after Croy failed to pay a series of ballooning debts tied to the property. Meanwhile, the estranged couple continues to live under the same roof, though insiders say their relationship is colder than the cryo chamber Kim just stepped out of. But if fans expected Kim to hide in shame, they clearly don't know her. She's always believed in the law of attraction, said a friend close to the reality star. If she keeps acting like a millionaire, she believes she'll stay one. Whether the bank agrees is another story. Not everyone was impressed by Kim's spa day flex. Commenters quickly flooded her Instagram posts with biting remarks. Maybe pay your mortgage instead of exfoliating, one follower snapped. Must be nice to ignore reality like your credit score, wrote another. But Zolciak, who's weathered years of Bravo-fueled drama and online scrutiny, didn't flinch. She even responded to one particularly harsh comment with a wink emoji and the words, "I manifest with mud masks. Tried sometime, babe. Old habits die hard." According to multiple sources, Kim's taste for the finer things hasn't diminished. Despite a mountain of unpaid credit cards, IRS liens, and legal bills stacking up. Just last week, she was spotted at Lenox Square with an armful of shopping bags, including one from Channel. She returned most of it, but she needed the retail therapy experience, the insider claimed. Kim doesn't do broke, she does bougie on a budget. The same source noted that Kim has been filming content for a rumored return to reality TV, and she's hoping her glamorous survival storyline might reel in offers, or at least some brand sponsorships. Kim is savvy. She knows that people love a comeback, the insider added, and if she has to paint her bankruptcy in gold leaf, she will. Kroy's patience wears thin. Meanwhile, Kroy Bierman has reportedly had enough of the facade. He's furious, a source close to the former NFL star said. He's begging for peace and practicality, and she's out here turning financial ruin into a photo shoot. The estranged couple has been battling not only over assets but also over custody of their 4 minor children. Kroy is said to be pushing for primary custody, citing Kim's detachment from reality and questionable spending habits as major concerns. Spas, Botox, facials, it's all she cares about, Kroy reportedly told friends. She says it's self-care, but it's really self-delusion. Playing to the cameras again. Some speculate that Kim's dramatic self-care saga is strategic, perhaps laying the groundwork for her re-entry into reality TV. Rumors have been swirling that Zolciak is in talks to return to Real Housewives in some capacity, possibly through a Bravo spin-off or guest appearances. There are also whispers of her pitching a show centered on glamorous survival through divorce and debt. She's already got the title, joked a producer who worked with Kim during her Don't Be Tardy days. She calls it broke but bougie, the Kim Zolciak story. You have to admit, only Kim could find a way to turn foreclosure into fabulosity, doubling down on the brand. True to form, Kim used her spa day as a marketing opportunity, tagging a variety of skincare brands in her stories. A few of them, it turns out, comped her treatments in exchange for the promo. Ever the hustler, she also teased a new line of skincare she's developing, which she says is inspired by my own journey of beauty through adversity. No one can take my glow, she said in a dramatic video montage featuring slow-motion shots of her misting rosewater into the air. They can try to repossess my car, but they can't repossess my peace. The bottom line. As Kim Zolciak continues to navigate what many would call a financial crisis, she's rewriting the narrative in sequins and spa treatments. Whether it's denial or determination, she remains fiercely committed to the lifestyle she's always championed. Fabulous, filtered, and fearlessly over the top.